This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for June 24, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.63 points or 0.15% and closed at 409.33. Total trade volume was up with 107,819 shares changing hands at a total value of 663 million real or over $167,000. On the main board, 3 stocks were up. Leading the market was Pestech Cambodia, up 0.75% or 20 real to 2,670 real per share, followed by Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, which was up 0.16% or 20 real to 12,320 real per share. Phnom Penh Autonomous Port was also up 20 real to 13,640 real per share. On the downside, the biggest loser of the day was Grand Twins International, down 3.61% or 300 real to 8,000 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank, which dropped 0.29% or 20 real to 6,900 real per share. Meanwhile, the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ, MJQ Education, and CamGSM remained flat. Over on the growth board, DVD Engineering was up 0.49% or 10 real to 2,060 real per share, while JS Land stayed flat at 2,790 real per share. Akleda Bank once again recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 63,558 shares changing hands at a total value of 439.2 million real or over $110,000, approximately 59% of Tuesday's trade volume. Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 12,001 shares changing hands at a total value of 25.2 million real or over $6,300, about 11% of June 24th's trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD stayed flat at 4,009 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was slightly down to 98.14. Looking at global commodities, oil prices hit their lowest in 2 weeks on Tuesday after Israel agreed to U.S. President Donald Trump's proposal for a ceasefire with Iran, alleviating worries of supply disruptions in the Middle East, a major oil-producing region. Brent crude futures were down $3.82 or 5.3% at $67.66 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures fell $3.75 or 5.5% to $64.76 per barrel. Gold prices also fell more than 1% to a near 2-week low on Tuesday as risk appetite improved following the announcement of the ceasefire between Iran and Israel, denting demand for safe haven assets. Spot gold was down 1.4% at $3,319.84 an ounce, its lowest level since June 11th. U.S. gold futures slipped 1.7% to $3,335.50. U.S. stock futures rose early Tuesday following President Donald Trump's announcement of the ceasefire coming into effect. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average added 291 points or 0.68%. S&P 500 futures gained 0.79%, while Nasdaq 100 futures rose 1.06%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for June 24th.